If you're a newer player, you may have heard about re-rolling your account, either from people within FEH or from other games. So the question is, when does it make sense? Greetings and salutations, killers. I am so glad you're back, and you know what, I haven't done this before, but I'm actually traveling to work right now, and I got a message on Discord from someone by the name of Solitaire, and Solitaire writes that I am a new player, and I have had an account where I'm not happy with what I have done with it, and so I want to know, should I re-roll and try to get what's on a current banner that's out? Specifically, Solitaire's hope here is that he would get into and maintain tier 20 is what Solitaire is looking for, and he's like, oh well, perhaps, or she, I'm sorry, is expecting to be able to get like a +2, +3 of different variants of different heroes within this current banner that's out, specifically Grima, Harden, and Effie. So here's where I stand on this. First of all, I will say that asking a whale for free-to-play advice is a little bit asking like someone who has no intention on quitting smoking how to quit smoking. So let me put that caveat right there. Secondly, though, so you're wanting to stay in tier 20 and you want to give yourself a better foundation than what your current account has. At the most baseline level, my advice for re-rolling has always been, if you're not happy with what you currently have in your barracks and you see something that could be better, then you know what, go ahead and do it. Because it's not, you're obviously not enjoying what you got. As a free-to-play player, it's going to take some time to cultivate a really wide barracks that has a combination of units that you like and a combination of units you tolerate. And so if you can get to the point where you're like, I'm done with this, let me just throw this account away and I will start a new one because of a banner that's out there, or even just random luck potential getting something better, then I say go for it. There's a lot of caveats here that I have with some of the specifics that we were talking about within the post. The idea that, yeah, you could definitely rush through the content. If you've already played through the content and you know what to expect, if you have an idea of how to level your heroes, then yeah, you can definitely go through all the content. I don't know what the orb distribution is like for the story content right now. I know it's like 300-ish orbs. I will say on a 3-man banner that you have a good chance of getting one copy of each. There's no guarantee. There's definitely no guarantee. I mean, you are talking about random chance. I mean, maybe you'll hit the jackpot and every hero you pull will end up being a Grima, which is great. But as a new player with a new account, merging your heroes is usually, especially the 5-star heroes, is something that I usually don't recommend. One thing that I have seen that has given people success as a free-to-play player is at first foddering off your heroes to get a wide base of usable ones, and then once you have a core team that is doing everything that you want, except if you want to maintain an arena score, keep that for you, then you want to start working on merges and then merge people who are very common. Right now in arena, the highest scoring team is composed of legendaries and armors. It's hard for me to recommend anybody to re-roll their account and aim for getting armor and then to say yes, you should go ahead and merge all the ones you get. If you end up getting a team of Harden and Grima and Effie, that's pretty powerful, even just as they stand, let alone with simple SI, let alone with premium SI. So you could do that. There's Black Knight coming out as of recording this in a rerun of a Tempest Trials, and that would make a wonderful foundation for a team that, yeah, is very tier 20 capable and is going to keep you sustaining that. But once again, I wouldn't recommend merging them. Grima has some good fodder. Harden has some amazing fodder for Armor Emblem. And so I would recommend trying to spread things out. I think that if, in the long run, what I would do, whoopsies, maybe that's not tight enough. What I would do as a free-to-play player is I would look at the more commonly available armor units, and there are 4 of them now, which is nice. There used to really only be 2 in my opinion, but now there's 4. But I would go ahead and start to invest a little bit in, not immediately, but I would save some fodder to invest in Grog and to invest in Gwendolyn. Effie's also very good. I like her, and I'm just not a fan of Shauna, but honestly, she's also quite amazing. I do have a video on Premium Armor Emblem. I'll link that in the card right about now if you want to check that out to see what my thoughts are on a team like that. Now, you'll definitely get to tier 20 if you have an all armor team. Like that's very possible. Grima is a wonderful unit. Harden is a wonderful unit. Effie's is a wonderful unit too, but honestly, between those, if I had to only pick 2, I'd pick those 2. Because, yeah, Black Knight's coming out, and if you get those 3, that's 3 distant counter units, that's 3 armor units, that's good scoring. And that's going to keep you at tier 20, and then your 4 slot would be your bonus hero. So, I mean, sorry, Effie, but if you're not getting distant counter to put on her, if you're not getting a Berkut's Lance to put on her, then that's just the way that is. The takeaway is that if you're not happy with your account, yeah, reroll for sure. I mean, if you burn through all the content somehow with heroes that you just cobble together and you get the 300 orbs and you throw them into that banner, yeah, you should get at least a couple, if not all 3 of the heroes there. I would not expect, well, I'm stupid and I expect things on random chance. I would go into, with 300 orbs, I would go into that banner expecting to get 1 of each and a duplicate of 1 of them. So you're talking about +0 and a +1. That's my expectation. There's more orbs you could get. You could definitely throw them into that. And my perception's a little bit skewed because whenever I do my typical spend on a banner, I spend around 400 orbs on something. And then in addition to that, not only do I get those guys, but I get 4 to 6 other heroes, and either they're going to be great fodder, in the case of all the minus attack Wu Dao users I seem to be getting, or they're going to be a wonderful unit in its own right, and something that is just going to change my perception of what I'm going to run in the arena. I have right now in cards videos that me talking to Strategist Master. He has some great advice for free-to-play players. So do me a favor, if you like your Fire Emblem information hot and fresh, hit that subscribe button. My name is Deltran. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you, and until next time, take it easy.